Okay, let's jump into the mailbag, shall we?
Pretty sure a pretty good high school team had a shot against the Colts.
The Colts that season. Yep, you're exactly
right.
The
Colts most seasons. What set them apart was they had Marv Sr. and Archie's kid, the older one. No, not the oldest one, is he?
Who? The kid?
Yeah, Peyton's not the oldest. Peyton's not the oldest Manning.
Oh, they have an older brother that didn't.
The older brother
played some, but didn't go to the NFL.
Blew his knee. He's a receiver. He blew his leg out.
Is that it? Oh,
and all three, both the boys say he's the best of us.
I buy that.
Let's see. You got Super Bowl rings in that house. Actually, I think Eli has 2, which must make Thanksgiving terribly interesting.
Anyway, they look at Dad and said, "You played for New Orleans back when it was a bad idea."
Yeah, he played for the Vikings, got sacked 12 times by Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good idea?
Well, we got him when he was sick, and we didn't know it.
Well, yeah, and Chicago was actually good. No one knew it. Really, who'd have thought?
Yeah.
It's Chicago. They're so dysfunctional that George Halas dies and the whole thing.
So are we in the mailbag yet?
Yes, we actually are about done now. I hope you enjoyed it.
No, this from Jessica Thompson.
Hey, we got to talk, Jess. We really got to talk. The fact that you have interesting reading habits is a plus.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you look like you look like a really normal human being.
Yeah, what happened?
That's frightening.
Yeah, it had to be some childhood trauma.
Did you have a sibling that bounced you on your head when you were young or old? Because we know siblings.
Were you scared by a moose?
No, I think that'd be a different reaction. Okay, what the hell are you wearing on your head?
We had it took you this long. Isn't it obvious what I'm wearing on my head?
Well, yes, but I'm wondering why you're wearing it on your head. Because it wouldn't fit elsewhere. All right, I'm going to come up with this question you have to answer right, and I don't know. Why in God's name are you wearing that while we're recording today in the first of 17 days in a row?
We had a viewer that was disappointed we weren't wearing the court jester costumes.
I don't have a court jester. I have a Darth Vader mask.
No, actually, you do have a costume coming.
I hate you.
It'll be there tonight as we record this.
That's the surprise.
That's your present.
Oh, boy.
Hey, it took me a while to find one that would fit our big fat heads.
Does Anne know you spent money on this?
No, she hasn't even seen it yet. I've been wearing it around the house, but she hasn't come out of her office.
And no one's noticed. Of course, really. You got to be careful. You're going to put an eye out with one of those bell things when you do that. Anyway, Jessica, thanks for sending. And yes, Eats, Shoots, and Leaves is one of.
Yeah. She sent us an email apropos of episode 802, it says. Yeah. So she's got the lingo down. Hey, fellas, I felt like Captain America in the Avengers. See, she does her own reference to reference our reference. I love that.
You felt like Chris Evans?
She said, I understand that reference when you mentioned the panda bear that eats, shoots, and leaves. I own Linda Truss's book and enjoy it tons. I thought I'd prove it to you and send a selfie in case you have any desire to know what I look like, and hubba hubba. Thanks much and keep up the great work. No,
the book looks fine and you look normal, which confuses us.
Exactly. And
we expect someone very good. We generally expect anyone that listens to this show, like the female version would be something like Wednesday Addams. And not the fun one that Jenna Ortega plays, the weird one that Christina Ricci plays, that one.
Okay, we picked up another email.
Another one.
Can you imagine why? What did we ask people to do last week?
Jog more, quit smoking, eat fewer carbs, eat healthy,
eat, shoot, and leave.
Root for the only if they're pandas.
Haiku.
Look it up. Oh, the haiku
from my brother
575.
Yep, my brother Chris Combs, no relation. He tried his hand at it. Socks in the laundry, vanishing act every time. Dryer's sock buffet.
That'll work.
Yep. Pizza on my plate. Cheese stretches to my delight. Diet starts tomorrow.
That's just common sense.
Hang on, where is it? I wanted to do 3 of these. New Year's resolution. Gym membership gathers dust. Couch. My true love.
Those were the days.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, aren't they?
Your first love. You never forget your first love.
No.
Mine was actually a love seat that I could just kind of scrunch into.
And you think I'm nuts for wearing this?
You are nuts, whether you wear that or not.
Apropos of episode, This Is True Really News, episode 799. This is one, I think we got Chris in on this in the last mailbag. Before you asked, no, I haven't been to the Frozen Dead Guy Festival, right?
Yep.
Well, now our viewers are starting to talk to each other.
We have viewers?
Michelle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She says...
With Jessica, that'd be plural.
Yeah, I live here and have not gone.
Why?
Yeah, right? Why not?
I mean, it seems like the sort of thing that you would do.
And report on?
You know,
us?
For fun and email? And festival things?
Yes.
And besides, I know your entire family. You're a little off. That would be a thing you'd do.
Be very helpful.
Actually, Michelle is the most normal of her family.
Yes, that's true. Her daughter was so much fun at the wedding. I really liked her daughter.
Bill is hoot.
Mm-hmm.
She delivers the best lines with no emotion.
She's Wednesday Addams.
If they were going to cast Wednesday Addams, she would have been right there. I think Jenna just had better name recognition.
Apropos, This Is True Really News, episode 802 from Chris Combs, my brother, no relation.
Still?
And you were picking on me for stupid crap, I say.
You got to narrow that down.
Allegedly.
You still got to narrow that down.
Tony, you're correct. We were mortified the day he learned to talk. It never stopped.
No. Believe me, I feel you, bro. My son didn't speak a word for 2 years because Kara would interpret for him. He'd do baby blather and she'd go, he wants, and sure enough, he did. And then he started talking.
Oh, boy.
He's 40 now.
Maybe he'll be a chef.
38 years he's been
talking.
Oh, no. And now I have a grandson who's 3.5.
And
oh, yeah.
He's his father.
He can go tearing off. And as soon as he goes tearing off on it, he'll start talking, and not to anyone in particular, about stuff. And he just goes off. And my darling daughter-in-law looks at me with that look of, this is you. You caused this.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 802, also from my brother Chris Combs, no relation.
I'm beginning to think this is the same guy.
This is about the Super Deer restaurant reference I made. Shave the rat? See, Tony? It never ends.
Dude, I know. Believe me. And I've only, known him sporadically since he was technically an adult.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode
Hang on.
8. What?
Technically. Go ahead.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 802. From Michelle Fanucchi of the Fanukis.
One of the very few names that end in I or end in a vowel and is not mobbed up. I'm just saying.
Okay, Tony.
Or at least that's a story I've been told.
You text my husband wondering why I haven't sent you any stories. And now this.
What?
You complained that she sent you a ton of stories.
That was not complaining.
Sigh.
That wasn't complaining. And besides, no one can ever, truly make it right with me because I'm a contrarian.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, Mailbag, episode 113. Also from Michelle Fanucchi of the Fanucchi Mishushis. I don't know. I got a little confused as we got going.
We can tell by the hat.
Sorry, no view of Pikes Peak from my house. Longs Peak is in the way. And Longs Peak is part of Rocky Mountain National Park, so no fireworks from there.
Of course not, because the feds wouldn't allow fun.
This Is True Really News, episode 8.
Wait a minute. Now, that's not picking on you, Michelle, because I'm technically frightened. I mean, not frightened. It's more like scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Matchbox 20. He always writes he's scared in the lyrics.
Really?
Listen to Matchbox 20's hits.
So there are music.
And you'll find about 3 or 4 songs where I think I'm scared or I'm scared about this or that. It's hilarious. As a matter of fact, a new album came out one time and a critic said, Rob's scared again.
Okay.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 803 from Chris Combs, my brother, no relation. You'll figure out what this one's all about. Lost my keys again. Search pockets. Find them in find in my hand. I blame Mondays too.
Oh heavens, I blame everything. Mine would be searching for glasses. Where the hell can they be? Oh damn, wearing them.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Also, from the same episode from Chris Combs, my brother, no relation. Dance like no one's watching. Oops, someone was watching. Awkward moves. Oh, well. I love that one.
Oh, boy.
And finally.
Thank you, Jesus.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 804. We did the guy on his 15-mile-an-hour scooter in Southport, England. And from Patrick Reed, our man in Liverpool. Trust me, Southport looks a lot better after a bottle of vodka.
Not going to argue that with him.
No, never seen Southport.
Nope. And apparently it's much better if you don't.
It's quite picturesque if you can get the appropriate amount of alcohol in you.
Yep.
There you go. We're done.
I'll say.